Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with a Oddsjam video. We're going to show you a few tools that I do use. This is one of the tools that I use to kind of look at their perfect line, which is a very sharp line, and just kind of compare it to the sites and see if there's any market discrepancies that we do have. So you can also sign up for a free email where you get 3 free profitable arbitrage bets. If you don't know what an arbitrage bet is, basically you're betting both sides of the game with a guaranteed profit, and they email you those 3 of them a day. And you can also get a free trial 7 days as well, and they have a free sports bet tracker. Let's just dive in and check it out. Let's go. So as you can see, I have the NBA pulled up here. They got a bunch of different sports. I pulled up the Philly at Miami game. You can go pick up any of these that they have, player assists, rebounds, and kind of check it out. And the one thing that you want to use this for is to check out. Now you have to sign up for this, is the Oddsjam perfect line. So I'm kind of looking at this and kind of comparing it to all the different sports books out there. If you're going to be serious about this, you need to have accounts in many sports books because you need to shop lines, right? At Caesars it's minus 160, and then you can get it minus 148 at Barstool. So like 12 cents on the dollar. That goes a long ways when you're sports betting and you're trying to get your best ROI possible. So just looking at this, if we see any massive market discrepancies, the big one I see is Oddsjam Perfect Line has the under 9.5 assists for James Harden at minus 167. And you can get this for minus 130 over at DraftKings. So basically 37 cents under dollar here if you want to follow the perfect line here at Oddsjam. So the Oddsjam line is minus 167. You can get it at minus 130. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for anything that you can get some value out of. So 37 cents on the dollar here for James Harden under 9.5. We like that. That's one bet that I would bet that I do like. Jimmy Butler minus 134. You can get it under assists here. Now, if Lowry plays, I definitely like the under assists here. He is now questionable. So if you want to take a shot at this, I completely understand. So minus 134, you get a minus 122 at FanDuel. That's 12 cents on the dollar. So again, this is a great deal to shop around after you kind of check out what they have. Coming down here a little bit more, is there anything else? Tobias Harris over 2.5 assists. They got it at minus 172. You can get it at minus 150 over there at Caesars. That's 22 cents under dollar. So 3 great assist bets right there that you can kind of look and get some value, and that's what we're looking for. Perceived value and looking what's going on. Let's go over to points real quick and kind of see what they have with points. Bam. Not a whole lot of value in that. Maybe a little bit on the over. Minus 127. There's minus 113 at Bet Rivers or at Barstool. I don't really like that one so much. James Harden, it was at over 121, minus 125, but it looks like all the books have moved to 22.5. So if you want to go over to points bet, you can get it minus 125. I do like that. I think Harden's going to have a big offensive game here. I don't think we're going to see any of Embiid. He's been doubtful, and I just don't think he's going to play here. So now at the 22.5 mark, they do have it at minus 127. I don't know. I wouldn't touch that. I think he's going to have a big game here. Butler minus 127 at under 22.5. I do like this one. You can get 14 cents under dollar if you go to Barstool Sportsbook. Get that 14 cents. And take the under here. He hasn't hit this in both games. Tyler Hero's just been monster off the bench, and I think that's one of the reasons why he hasn't hit it. Max Strus under 11.5 points. Again, minus 148. If Lowry comes back, I love this under. So if you want to take a chance and get this under minus 120 at DraftKings, I do love it. And you get 28 cents under dollar here looking at their line. And I think a lot of that has to do is if Lowry is going to come back. If he does play, I don't know if I like it as much, but if you want to take a chance at this before we get the Lowry news. Now the line has moved in favor of Miami at 3.5 when it did over the last day it moved. Philly was a favorite there for a little while. So I don't know if that's an indication if Lowry's going to play or just more of an indication that Embiid's going to sit. So that's one thing to consider. Tobias Harris, we don't really have a line on him. We got it at 18.5, over 18.5, minus 141. Again, you can get this. It's moved to it looks like it's moved to 19.5 over at FanDuel at minus 102. But if you can get it still here at Caesars at minus 130 at over 18.5. I do like this at home. They need this game. He can have a big game here. Maxey had the bigger game 2, but they're going to need scoring out of these guys. 11 cents on the dollar is not too bad. Then same kind of thing. Maxey's this is pretty massive. I wouldn't touch any of these at Maxey at this price point. That's a pretty high number. I'd rather take a shot at Tobias Harris. So that's kind of how we're looking at things here. That's just kind of what Oddsjam's all about when kind of looking at what they have going on. Again, they have everything you think of: points, rebounds, and assists. I just go down these and kind of look at the line and see if there's any discrepancies. Points, rebounds, and assists. It looks like the over or under James Harden 38.5. They have at -125. Not sure I would touch that too much. One I want to look about a little bit here is actually rebounds, because I was looking at Max Strus rebounds a little bit. Same thing with Bam. They got over 9.5 rebounds for Bam. You can get at plus 100 for DraftKings, and they got at -126. I like the under on James Harden rebounds, 6.5. Only 7 cents on the dollar here, but I do like the under here. Coming back, Max Strus is the one I like. Now, they have the under at -125. This must be accounting with their line that Lowry's going to play, because I like the under if Lowry plays, but if Lowry sits, I like the over. So that's one of those, take a chance on it or wait until we get the Lowry news. But this is a big one for me, depending on what's going on with Strus. Like, Lowry's really going to affect his minutes, and I still think he might still start next to Vincent. Vincent might be sitting and he'll start next to him, but I don't think he's going to do quite as well. So they got the under here. It's one you kind of have to take a chance on and figure out exactly what you want here. So again, this is kind of how I use this tool. You can come over here to the front page, and you can use this as their free bet tracker as well. And again, you can sign up and get those 3 profitable arbitrage bets daily. And then again, if you want to sign up for their 7-day free trial and check out their line and just kind of bounce it back and forth, that's something you can do as well. So again, just kind of want to show you a tool that's out there. Again, friends over at oddsjam.com. You can sign up, check out their link below in the description below. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.